What's up guys, Weather Wednesday, coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today I noticed something peculiar, and that is we have a Clan v Clan coming up tomorrow with personal rewards. Now in case you forgot, we just had a CVC with personal rewards 2 weeks ago. Now, a couple years ago, when they first came out with this idea for personal rewards for CVC, they had it every single CVC until some people flipped out. People went crazy because it takes a lot of effort to get the 400,000 points you need to fully max out at tier 6 for the personal CVC. And that takes a lot of resources, and yours truly, I like to save up very specific resources for personal CVC to make it much easier. I have made many videos about this. And for some reason, they brought back the idea of back-to-back personal CVCs. Now, I do like personal CVC because I think the other CVC is worthless, but I like saving my resources for it. But there is something that could possibly make up for it, and that is the Altar of Souls is glowing right now. Now don't do anything right now. Don't rush over to your Altar of Souls unless it's just to see how many soul stones you have. Now it was just last week, I think, where there was a soul stone event that I told you to skip. Not everybody did skip, but I certainly did skip. And I wish that there was some sort of soul chase tournament or event going on in conjunction with this event, but there is a personal CVC, so I guess that kind of counts. And there is a 2 times chance of getting 5-star or 6-star perfect souls from mortal soul stones or immortal soul stones. Of course, it is not for eternal soul stones because it always only has 5 and 6-star. What this doesn't mean is you're not any more likely to get a legendary or a mythical or even an epic champion soul, but you are more likely to get a 5 or 6-star soul. So likely tomorrow I will be summoning all of these soul stones in hopes that I'm going to get a lot of points. Now, if you go back to the CVC, you look at objectives, you can go to, I think it's under champion objectives, scroll all the way down, and you can get some pretty good points for pulling 5 or 6-star souls. Now, if you look at the epic, you can get 4,000 points for a 5-star or 10,000 points for an epic 6-star. Now, if it gets up to legendary, it would be 15,000 for a 5-star and 30,000 for a 6-star. And then, if you were to get lucky somehow, 30,000 for a 5-star mythical and 60,000 for a 6-star mythical. That would actually be crazy. And so that's something I'm probably going to end up going for because my usual methods of saving up are not going to be as effective this time because I haven't had as much time to save up. Now, how hard is it to get a 5 or 6-star mythical or legendary? It's pretty difficult, but if you look at my account, I do have a 6-star mythical waiting for me and 2 5-star mythicals waiting for me if I were to ever actually summon a mythical champion not named Lady Mikage. And I also have a 6-star Brogni if he ever decided to be summoned on my account. Now, I would have been much more excited for a Brogni a year ago when he was usable in Hydra for one of the best Hydra teams, but of course that got nerfed. So that soul is just sitting there. But if you look at my account, you know, I have quite a number of 5-star legendaries. And if we look here, I actually have a couple of 6 stars and quite a number of 5 stars, 4 stars. And I don't really keep legendaries in the reserve vault unless it's like a dupe or something. But you know, that doesn't mean it's easy. That doesn't mean it's easy to get super high souls, but you got twice the chance of normal. So I've got quite a number of soul stones that I will be summoning for points tomorrow, most likely. But there are some other things going on in the game. First of all, we're going to take a look at some tournaments. And as you can see, we do have a 2-day Fire Night Turn Attack going on starting today, as well as a Classic Arena Takedown that is about to end. The rewards are pretty good in that one. You can get some 6-star Relentless if you win your tournament. And then we have an epic only dragon tournament starting tomorrow. I think that will probably be achievable. It just kind of depends on if the rewards are going to be worth it. So let me know if you need an all epic dragon team. I'm guessing that it wouldn't be that difficult to build a dragon 20 or 25 team. I think it would be difficult to come up with an all epic hard 10 dragon team. I'd have to think about that pretty hard, but when it comes to Fire Night Turn Attack, it's not super worth it, but I'm doing just a little bit. As you can see, I have made some runs this morning and I'm at 456 points. And the reason why I am doing runs today is because I am trying to get at least these 200 Immortal Soul coins. Now, if you really want to go after a 6-star piece of Chaos Ore, that's fine, but I wouldn't go too crazy unless you felt like you could win your tournament, because there are some primal quartz available, and those of course are at a premium. Now, if you actually go to the Fire Night, you can see that there is 3 times chance of getting regeneration gear. Of course, this is very important for any kind of solo or duo compositions that you might want to be able to do on your account. So if you are short on regen gear, this might be a good opportunity to do that for your account. Now, personally, I'm not going to go super hard on that. I might go a little bit harder if, when we get into the game tomorrow, we see the objectives. If there are double points for Fire Night, which there could be, you just never know what the 2x points are going to be for the CVC, I might consider going a little bit harder. But for now, I'm not going to do that. Now, as we get to the events, you'll see that there is a fusion warm-up event. Now, fortunately, as we get closer to the fusion, it should probably start on Thursday. So as soon as the personal CVC is over, we will have the fusion. And what we are going to do, as you can see, I already did this morning's. All you have to do is you have to level up a piece of 5 or 6 star gear to level 12. Fairly simple. You get some very basic award or rewards. You get some energy, you can get some gems, you can get a blue shard. Very basic, not too exciting, but fairly cheap and easy to do as we get ready for the fusion. Now, if you happen to win your personal CVC, just remember all that extra energy can be used toward the fusion. So that is an extra incentive to try to win your personal CVC. Now, I always recommend that the personal CVC is the one that you want to go hard for, and the regular CVC is the one that you maybe want to skip out on. This one's going to be difficult because it's back to back, so every clan is going to have to make a decision on whether or not they have the resources to go for it. Now, I told my clan we should probably just wait and see if we wake up and the other clan has gone hard or not. So if they have decided to sit back, maybe we can go hard. If they have decided to go hard, maybe we sit back a little bit. Now, personally, I kind of need to put up my points just so that I'm in the right tier next time. So that's why I'm going to be probably pulling my soul stones either way. Now, there is a Dungeon Divers event going on, and we still have time for this as well. We still have today and tomorrow to finish this up. Now, the big reason why I am going for this is for the primal quartz right here. Now, if you happen to make it all the way to 5,000 points, say if you go super hard on either the Fire Knight tournament or the Dragon tournament, there is a diamond chest where you can get some pretty nice rewards. Now, looking at this, you could get, one of these eternal soul stones. That would be amazing. That would be my top choice. Or you could get 1 to 3 immortal soul stones. But quite frankly, out of all these, you're probably going to get an epic book. Like, I feel like that's exactly what would happen if I were to go for this. So it might actually happen. I might actually go for it, and I'll probably get that blue book. But I would take the Void Shard. I would take any of these soul stones. A legendary book wouldn't be too bad. Everything else is just kind of like, okay, we'll take it. But the diamond chest is pretty good. The platinum chest, it's got some ore in it. That's fine. Rather get the 6-star than the 5-star. And then the gold chest is, very basic. So really the only reason why I would do Dungeon Divers right now, I'm trying to get these primal quartz. As I have said over the last couple weeks, I am trying to get as many primal shards as I possibly can. I am currently at 11, and I've got 95 primal quartz, so I'm almost to the 12th there. And the other thing that I might do over the CVC is I might have to take the plunge and summon my boss Satha. I did not have to do it 2 weeks ago. I might have to do it this time. Fortunately, I do have plenty of shards available for the upcoming fusion. I've got plenty of sacreds. That's usually what I save the sacred shards for, is fusions. And I've gotten a little bit of luck with the clan boss over the last few weeks. Plus, the Doom Tower stuff or whatever. Now there is going to be, of course, opportunities to pull ancients, voids, and sacreds for CVC as well. I don't typically recommend that unless you just have plenty of shards and you're going for a specific champion. But I try my best not to summon during a CVC. Everybody has their own strategy. Everyone has their own theory. And I guess we'll see come tomorrow how hard people are going to want to go for another personal CVC. It might be difficult for some. Now, the whales and krakens, they won't care so much. Now, on a personal account note, speaking of the Fire Knight, I did it. I defeated stage 10 of Fire Knight Hard. This is crazy difficult. I think I'm going to come out with a video. Let me know if you'd like to see my Fire Knight Hard stage 10 team. It is not a perfect team. It is a team that needs a little bit of RNG until I can get some more speed on my team. But I was able to do it. 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Not insanely fast. I do not have the strongest account in the game. I have an okay account for somebody who's been playing for 3 years. I'm been a very low spender. I haven't spent in a long time either. That's a very challenging content. I also, where is it? I also defeated Amius on hard. This is my team. Let me know if you'd like to see a video where I show off how I defeated Amius. Let me go ahead and see if I can play. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure that I could replay this just for funsies. Load slowly. Let's just say this team is heavily dependent on reviving because the Queen here has a revive, Mariska has a revive, Mother Sibylle has a revive, and then I just do burns with Ninja and Drang, and it's very difficult. But if you'd like to see a video on that, let me know, and perhaps I can make one while there is still time. This is very challenging. Those are the two most difficult things for me in the game, is defeating Amius and defeating Fire Knight Hard 10, and I've been able to do both over the last couple of weeks, so good progress for my account. Now we'll see if we can make any more progress tomorrow when it comes to pulling souls. So good luck to you and to your clan. Unless you are playing against my clan, then I wish you very bad luck. But that's it for today. I'm Weiler Wednesday. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will add to my subscriber count and I can continue to make more Raid Shadow Legends videos. See ya!